guys, my name is Devery Campbell-Smith. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday night. I honestly wasn't even sure if I was gonna get back on tonight, but here I am, up here. I'm here. About maybe an hour or so ago when the boys fell asleep, I said my prayers. Thank God for everything that I'm thankful for. And honestly, I feel like I can't thank him enough. Honestly, I just feel like I need to keep thanking him. If I had to be the person looking from the outside in, I would have to say, God really admires people who have gratitude. If you've had a tough journey and you can manage to have gratitude, I firmly believe that's something that the Lord admires. I talk to him like I talk to you guys. It's kind of crazy when you go online, because you're pretty much talking to yourself, or, you're reading comments, but you're not actually face to face with anyone. And if you think about it, that's kind of how it is talking to God. It's like I'm talking to you. It's the exact same thing. I talk to God like I'm talking to you guys. When you woke up, hi there. Happy Tuesday night. Just know if you're going through hell or if you've had a tough journey and you can find some type of way to just show God gratitude, I can assure you it's something that He admires. I mean, from my perspective, if I was the person looking from the outside in, the Lord's no different than you and I. He admires those who can find gratitude. I can't thank God enough. How many of you guys are struggling with something? How many of you guys are going through hell? How many of you guys have went through some hard times and still found a way to show God gratitude? Hi there. I'm thankful for everything. I'm thankful for God pulling me out of the dark times that I thought I would never come out of. I remember at one point in time, like, I didn't want to be here on this earth. And this was like a regular, constant thing in my life, like almost all of my life. Most all of my life, I've felt that way. It's only the past maybe 2 or 3 years that I've gotten close to God that I've really been delivered from that. And when you're really going through it in life, when you really hate life so bad, you don't want to be here. And God flips you get close to God. He really flips the script. I mean, I never thought in a million years I'd be the person to say to God every single day, I'm thankful I'm thankful I'm thankful you woke me up. Like, I never thought I would be that person. I am. I thank God every single day for waking me up. because my life has truly been in His hands. It's not been in my own, it's been in His hands. There's been times where I just wish I had a different place. But it's like, be grateful. Be grateful for the place that you have, because there's so many people who don't have a place. There's so many people who I see who are on the streets. There's so many people who are in a homeless shelter. There's so many people who cannot provide for themselves. Hi there. It's time to be grateful, guys. No matter what you're going through, be grateful. It doesn't matter what your place looks like, as long as it serves its purpose, as long as it functions. Be grateful. If God took away the things that you have, how sad would you be? Think about that. If God took away everything you had, how sad would you be? You always wished you had better quality. But at the end of the day, you got the same thing that better quality people have. You can have a ran down car, but guess what? It doesn't make it any less of a car or any less of a home. Be grateful, guys. Start showing God gratitude. I remember I've had a lot of clunker cars, and they look good, but they wouldn't run long. And I would always used to think to myself, well, God, it would be nice to have a nicer car. It'd be nice to have a nicer car. Granted, I don't have a car now. And I still have a means for transportation, glory be to God, but I'm grateful for all the times that I needed a car, didn't have the transportation that I had, and God has carried me through. God has really carried me through. And this is just preparing me for the car that He is going to give me. Because I know I'm going to have another one. He's told me I'm going to have another one. But whatever He gives me next, it doesn't matter if it has AC or not. It doesn't matter if it's a clunker. It doesn't matter if it's not aesthetically pleasing. As long as it gets me from point A to point B, as long as it makes life easier, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Matter of fact, the last car that we had, it didn't last but a month after we purchased it, and I'm still grateful for that car, just because it was a really nice car, but it didn't last long. It didn't last long, but it did get us from point A to point B. It did get us from Tennessee to Florida. It did get us where God called us to be. Because best believe I was living in a place where they didn't have transportation like they do here where I'm at. They didn't have, they just didn't have it. And taking an Uber one way is easily like $40 and $50, because where I was at was such a rural part of the country. So anything God gives you, be grateful. Be grateful for everything He gives you, because He don't have to. Matter of fact, this reminded me a couple days ago. I had been wanting something different to eat. And I was like, you know what? While I'm over here wishing I had something fancy, I had something different, I had something that, I used to have all the time. I used to love hibachi. I used to love some of the seafood places in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And I haven't had any of that since I've been here, but what I can say is I have what I need. I might not have what I want, but guess what? I have what I need. Anyways, today when we went to the grocery store, I got different stuff, so I was happy about that. Be grateful for the food that you got in your fridge. It might not be what you want, but it'll be what you need. It'll get you by. Be grateful, you guys. I'm grateful for all of my kids, you know. Out of the three boys that I got, two of them almost didn't make it. I'm grateful every single day for my boys. No matter how my days turn out, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for every day. No matter how rough a day is, I always go into the next day with a positive mindset that it's going to be a fantastic day. And you guys wouldn't believe, you just wouldn't believe what a difference that makes in your day to day life. I was actually reminded tonight as I was praying that I need to start praying over our food. And I'm not good at all at praying over my food before I eat. But you know what I am capable of doing? I've got time every single night when these boys go to sleep. I can pray over all the food in our house. I can have I have time to have a conscious thought when they're asleep. I can do it while they're asleep, and that will cover me every single day. Start praying over your food, guys. There's a lot of people who are getting sick. There's a lot of impurities in our food. There's a lot of countries that don't like other countries that other countries get food from, not just the United States, guys. There's a lot of countries that don't just supply all their own food. So, you know, pray, pray every night. If you're like me and you struggle real bad, like if you can't get a thought or a word out edgewise in between crying kids or whatever your circumstances are, just make sure to take some time out of your day to pray over your food. I did that tonight. I prayed that God would bless our food. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Start praying, praying, praying over your food. Pray that no sickness formed against you shall prosper, because a lot of sickness is coming from food, guys. Oh, man almighty. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. Nothing is more relaxing to me than the nighttime. The boys are asleep. I get some peace of mind. I get a break. I can eat. I can take a shower if I want to. Nothing is more peaceful than just being at home with the air turned all the way up, with the blankets on, cozy, warm, like it's fall in the dead of summer. love the nighttime. That's probably my most favorite part of the day. It's the nighttime. Oh man almighty. I'm thankful, thankful, thankful. I'm grateful, grateful, grateful. I actually just learned yesterday. I've been listening to different words, different podcasts. I've been listening to different ministries. Something that really stuck out to me is someone was saying favor follows the chosen ones. Favor follows the chosen ones wherever they go. That gives me hope, you know? That gives me hope. Sometimes I wonder how many chosen ones there are because it's like very rarely in my life have I ever been around a crowd of people and I felt like I was around a chosen one, you know? I have definitely noticed, but it just seems like it's far and few in between. You notice these people, they have a presence about them that you just can't put your finger on. Like, you just know they're different from other people. Some of them, they have an aura. Some of them, people like them, animals like them. A lot of these type of things are attracted to these people. I don't know. It's interesting. It was a really interesting word that somebody gave. The chosen ones find favor wherever they go. Matter of fact, I didn't even know. So, technically, 2 years ago, when God told me to come here, towards the end of last year, I had no idea that I was coming to a land. I had no idea I was coming to a place that was going to provide affordable transportation. You know, when we were trying to figure out where to go, we were just applying to places that we were just applying for apartments. And the places where we got approved is what we had to pick from, which was very far and few in between. It was like one or two places. So we ended up coming to this part where we're at. And lo and behold, not too long after we got here, our car broke down. And, but glory be to God, we were obedient and we did what He told us to do, which was to come here because the land and the place where I was at before, my family couldn't help me. My grandparents wouldn't help me. My mom couldn't help me. There was no friends, no other family. So sometimes I like to think about that. I'm grateful that I was obedient because if I wouldn't have been, I can't imagine where I'd be or what we'd be doing right now. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful I've got God in my life. I'm so grateful that He is perfectly orchestrated everything in my life the way it needs to be. And this isn't just about me, but I give God the glory. What you're hearing is testimony. Just remember that as you're listening, this is testimony. I've got like a million different things that have happened. I can't even keep up with everything that the Lord has done for us. There's been so many things that He's brought me through. That's why when I see all these people online who are struggling, I'm just wondering what percentage of these people are really in it to win it with God, because I just learned, you can't love money, you can't chase after the bag and love God. You're going to love one and hate the other. You can't love both. Your book of life says that. In Matthew chapter 6, it says that. You can't love money and love God. You can't love the ways of the world because it's not eternal. The ways of the world are pagan. It's a conversation a lot of people just aren't ready for. A conversation a lot of people are not ready to hear. But that's the truth. A lot of the things that we see, a lot of the practices that we've been conditioned to do, a lot of it's pagan. Oh man, it's been a really good chat for the ones who stuck around. I know there's some people on here like probably confused, like you're talking about God. Yes, I talk about God. I'm that crazy Jesus lady. Yeah, I'm that crazy Jesus lady. I talk to him like I talk to you guys. I don't have anybody in my face talking to me, but I know he's there. I don't have any of you guys talking to me in my face, but I know you're there. Isn't that ironic? Oh man almighty. I've been on here for 23 minutes. Goodness. Time flies by when you're having fun, right? I also realized when I was listening to some of these different words, something else that stuck out to me is no one knows how to help you out of your situation. And the reason why these people can't help you is because God has to be the one to help you. God has to be the one to intervene. There's a lot of people that can hear your situation and can't figure out a way. But you know who can? Jesus. Jesus can help you. There's some things in this world that no one person can help bring you out of. He has to. That was a hard lesson for me to learn. The baby's moving. I gotta get up here. Pumpkin. It's okay, It's okay. I'm just over here talking about Jesus. Over here talking about Jesus and life. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. He's spitting up on me. I'm loving it. You're doing too much, sir. I'm not going nowhere. I haven't went anywhere. I'm literally right here, sir. It's okay, my little mini. Yes, just relax. Relax with the man. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just talking about God. Oh, he smiled. He went with his passing in. Yes, I'm talking about God. Yeah, see, he smiled. Oh, goodness. Oh, you know about God, don't you? You know Jesus? Booty? You know about Jesus? You just came from there. You know that, right? Yeah. Yes, huh? Oh, yeah, you just came from heaven. You know all about that. You fresh from there. Yeah. Yep. You know about Jesus and all the angels. Wow, we'll see it. Baby doll, baby doll. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, honey, you just went away down. Oh, oh, oh my goodness. Can mommy just stay on a little longer? Just talk about the Lord. Well, I think that's the most of it, you guys. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, Jesus. Hey. Oh, Jesus. Come, the baby. Oh, Jesus. Come, the baby. Jesus. Come, the baby. Oh, Jesus, come the baby. Oh, Jesus, come the baby. Oh, Jesus, come the baby. Jesus, come the baby. Jesus, come the baby. Jesus, come the baby. Jesus. come the baby. Jesus, 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 I'm so thankful. Jesus, thank you so much. Oh, Jesus, thank you so much. Jesus, come the baby. Jesus, so thankful for everything. Jesus, we love you so much. Jesus, we love you so much. Jesus, we love you so much. Jesus, 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 Jesus. This is how you get babies to sleep. This is how you get babies to sleep. They know Jesus, yes they do. 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 Babies know Jesus. Yes, they do. Praise God. Praise God. Praise God. Praise God. Praise God. Praise you, 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 God. There you have it, folks. The baby is back asleep. I just sung Jesus, my own song, and he is asleep. Isn't that amazing? Even babies know who Jesus are. Even babies know who Jesus is. He smiled when I said Jesus a few minutes ago. He must know who he is. Must know who he is. Does know who he is. Oh, well, isn't that something? Well, you guys, I've been on for about 36 minutes now. I don't believe there's too many people up at this time. I am going to get off of here. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and last but not least, subscribing. I hope you have a good Tuesday. Have a blessed one. I'll be back.